Hello fellow crafters and welcome to maxdmcrafting. I am maxdm and this is officially the first video in my new studio. So joy, peace and love to everybody guys, and today we are gonna craft dead bodies. Yep. Corpse, mummies, tombs, a lot of joy.
Before start, I want to say thank you to Crooked Stuff Terrain, check the channel, because this tutorial is highly inspired by his tip and tricks number 10, Burial Shrouds. Take a look.
So this will be a creepy, not creepy, but yeah, strange episode. Enjoy!
I wanted to use for this project scrap materials as much as possible. And of course we need a toilet paper that is rich in texture. Also we need a big stick, rounded in this case, but you can also use something that is square, it's not important. And since we create 4 corpses, we need 4 of everything basically. Here you see how I create little pieces of cardboard, and yeah, we need something that is big as a skull, so I found these beads. Nice. First of all, we glue the little pieces of cardboard to the sticks, like that. Those will be the feet of our mummies. Now for the torsos, I'm cutting 4 pieces, a little bit larger. These are more or less half an inch by half an inch. I glue them, and now I glue the heads. For 2 of my corpses I use 2 beads, and then for the other 2 I'm using green stuff wood skulls, a couple of them. Here you see, it's important that the squares are near the neck, like these skulls. They're great, very detailed, nice. We have something like that. Now for cutting the stripes of paper, we fold the toilet paper several times like that, so we can cut easy and peasy in Japanese. Stripes like that. Quick, fast and easy. Yeah, now the burial procedure. This is a dry procedure, so we are not using vinyl, PTA glue or stuff like that. We just use a drop of hot glue, and now, nice and easy, we just roll on our toilet paper around the corpse. Here is interesting that you can change the shape beneath the stripes, and you can experiment with the different shapes that you can create. Even if the corpses are creepy and not so, in normal position, they will have a nice effect on the table. Here I'm creating like, a couple of arms with the hot glue gun. And then we finish with the stripes of toilet paper. Using a little bit of hot glue and the tip of the hot glue gun for finishing the piece. Here you see, I prefer change the position of the torso and I put it on the back of my piece. This will give a more relaxed position to the piece, to the corpse, and so on. In this case I want that you see the skull, so it's like, we start from the head, leaving the face uncovered, and then the procedure is basically the same. Just adding a few drops of hot glue here and there. In this case I'm using hot glue not very hot, so you will see more wisps, of course, but you can touch it more easily. Pay attention, it's called hot glue gun, and hot glue because it's hot. Don't burn yourself, okay? Safety first. And again, we are using the tip, a little bit of hot glue for finishing the piece and giving a little bit of texture here and there. Leaving dry the toilet paper, you will have this final effects or real tissue on the corpse. Now the sarcophagus. First of all, I'm cutting out a couple of rectangle 2 inches by 1 inch. Then I'm using sheets of foam that are actually 5 millimeters thick. I texture them before cutting, so I will be much faster later, okay? Here I'm just eyeballing and cutting the piece. It's 3/4 inch high, this sarcophagus, so I'm just cutting and gluing pieces of foam very fast, using the nail file for trim a little bit when the piece is not perfectly aligned. Yeah, fast, nice and easy. Now we need something to put inside. We will use the corpses, but I like to have some bones, so I'm creating with these crunch times. This is a piece that is from Green Stuff World. It's called Crunch Times, and actually is great for create bones, floors and stuff like that. With my hot glue gun I'm finishing with some texture around the piece, and yeah, basically it's ready. This will be inside the sarcophagus when there is not a body. Nice. Now I want to add some weight to the tomb, so I'm gluing inside 3 washers very thick. Cover them with a piece of foam for simulate the bottom that is in stone. Now the lid. I'm measuring actually the exact dimension of the sarcophagus, so I'm cutting, simulating the stone. I'm adding some cracks, cutting with my X-Acto knife, texturing a little bit. Now I'm a little bit lazy, you can carve with your hand some, runes and stuff like that on your tomb. I'm just adding some little pieces that I have from Warhammer, so those are elfic symbols. Now we need a pedestal for this tomb, something that gives importance, so I'm cutting 3.5 inches and 2.5 inches piece of foam, creating now stone floor, stuff like that with my pen, carving, very simple. Texturing a little bit again, and this will be at the bottom of my tomb. A little detail for the corpse inside this sarcophagus. I'm adding a little sword. using kebab sticks for finishing the handle. Yeah, nice and easy. A drop of glue. A drop of glue on the mummy, and that's it. And then we glue on the pedestal our tomb. Nice. Again, some decoration. And the piece was fast, easy and finished. Yeah, complete. Burial stones. Again, I'm putting them on a little pedestal. This time is made by graphics cardboard. You can carve it a little bit and trim it with a nail file, so the effect is great at the end. A drop of glue and perfect burial beds for our corpses. Yeah, nice pieces. Ready for paint. Since this is a dry project for the corpses, we're not using EVA glue or stuff like that, it's better to proceed with the airbrush, so we can paint without any damage to the piece, and we preserve this, ancient, creepy look to the tissue. I'm using very few colors, as you can see here. After black acrylic paint, I'm using a neutral gray. Then I add some yellow and white for the tissues, for the burial shrouds. And then a dry brush with off-white. Done.
Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you very like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, happy crafting!